In this video, we're going to quickly review how to graph inequalities. When we're given a linear inequality, so for example, y is greater than 2x plus 2, we're going to graph our line like a normal linear equation, and then we're going to discuss a few differences. It's important to remember when you have a greater than or less than sign, your line is going to be dotted. When you have a less than or equal to or greater than or equal to, your line will be solid. So in this case, our line will be dotted. We're going to start at 2, where we have a y-intercept, and then using our slope, we're going to count up 2 and over 1. And be sure to make a dotted line. The next thing we have to do is shade our graph. There's two ways to think about shading. The first is you can look at your equation and see that the values of y are greater than your line. So all my y values greater than my line, which would be above the line. Another way is to pick a test point. Here we could pick -1 and 2. We could plug -1 in for x and 2 in for y. And after we solve the equation, if our inequality is true, which this is, we would shade the region that contains that point. Another example, y less than or equal to 3x plus 1. Once again, we're going to graph this just like we would a linear equation using the y-intercept and slope. Since this is less than or equal to, I'm going to have a solid line. And then I need to figure out where to shade. I'm going to pick the test point 0, 0, which is below the line. And 0, 0, if you're able to, is a really good test point to try. So once I solve my inequality, if this is true, 0 less than or equal to 1, which is true, you are going to shade the region the point 0, 0 is in.